Welcome back, ladies and gents. We're going to start off. I recruited. I'm not quite full, but I decided to go over here anyway to Samara Castle. It's the last castle the Khuzait. It's the last fief the Khuzait. Gosh darn it, the last fief the Azurai hold. Now, as I was coming over here, Oneira is being sieged by the Khuzaits. That's why I had the Khuzaits on my hand. Khuzaits declared war on us in between me recruiting and coming over here. That's why I did not finish recruiting. You can see here, Kazam of the Khuzaits declares war on the Battanians. Also, we have Eddie Mary. Now, I got that up there just to remind me. Anyway, I came over here. I attacked this castle. I went ahead and set up all the siege equipment. And I'm bringing out the trebuchets right now. So we're just going to go ahead. And I also didn't get to complete building what I needed to build crafting. Charlie does not have a sword that I crafted yet. So he's the only person that doesn't have what I want him to have. But it's okay. We're going to go ahead and take out the Azurai. Oh, I was wondering why that's going so slow. There we go. All right, that is it. We're going to go straight to the fire onagers. Again, I'm not sure if that word is supposed to be pronounced onager. I just say onager. All right, there we go. And I believe, let's see what they have. They have plenty of people and plenty of food. So I'm just going to stick with what I got and try to man a siege equipment engine. It is daylight already. Also, if anything I've uploaded has ever helped you out in any way or helped you pass the time, would you please click that subscribe button? It doesn't cost you anything. It's just the press of a button. There's no downsides whatsoever to you, and I would really appreciate that. Now, I'm looking at Sarah. She's number 7, and I want her to go right here again. Although she's kind of... I will send her here because, man, I can't get her in there. There's too many people there. Where am I at? Am I also right there? Where is my horse? Oh, way back here. I can't... There we go. Yeah, that's a long way back. All right, I'm gonna try to get her right here. Can you stand right there, girl?
Yeah.
If I can get there quick enough.
Footman.
I'm clicking to get her on that equipment. You can see the icons, the gear icons, but it's not. Oh, she is. Is she at the right? She's at the right spot? No, that's Isilfled. Go away. You move over there. Are you... Where is she? Did I take the wrong person? Where is she? Come here, girl.
Move out.
Don't fire. Where in the world is she at?
Infantry.
I know I clicked and put her here. You saw me do it. Where is she? I don't even see her.
Onward.
Way over there? Why are you over there?
Get forward.
Is that even the right person? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh, no. Oh, crap. That was very low. I did not expect that to be that low. I just pressed fire. You know what? I'm curious now. Let me just get off of this. Where is she at? How did that go so wrong?
Infantry.
She's in number 7, and I think she's on this, pushing this tower, if this is correct. Yeah. I can't get her off of it.
Move onwards.
She's on siege equipment. She's just not on the right siege equipment. All right, I'm just going to let her go. It's not how I wanted that to play out, but so be it. Isilfled's helping out there. And who's helping out here? Reggie. And Rogan. And Mitch. Why are you guys on the... Especially my infantry leader. How come my infantry leader's not up leading the infantry? Are you gonna fire that thing? Turn my back to the... He's not gonna fire. What are you waiting on? Hey. Mitch, fire it. I don't know what his deal is. Is there anybody firing? There's nobody. Oh, finally. These guys are not firing either. Is it just because they don't see a target? I only see one person on the walls. And that's who Mitch just... All right, there's one there and one there. And there's... Okay, now I see people, but they're not firing. I think it might have to do... I've talked about Azarai feasts before, particularly this one. These castles, they set so... Your siege equipment... Telward's programmed the siege equipment to be so far back that it's difficult to reach the anything other than the very closest walls. And maybe they just had to wait till those people showed up before they could start firing. Now they're firing. But even when I am up here and I have max engineering skill, I can't hit further than the very close to the walls. So that might have something to do with that. And these guys are going to have very low engineering skill, as you can imagine. So maybe it's got something to do with that, is what I'm saying. But this is the last fief they own. So I don't want to dilly-dally. Just let things go as they're going to go. Unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Charlie's up here throwing jabs. He's the new infantry leader, the newest guy. He's the one that does not have the correct sword. I was able to give him a masterwork sword that I had in my loot inventory, but I didn't have time to make him a new one. Now I wish I would have brought my bow. You guys are picking up javelins. That's good. I need you to go up those towers. That's right, for glory. That second row back there is going to be a problem. That second defensive line. Look at that. Ooh, boy. Got to get out of here. Got to clean these guys out if I can. Keep dodging and weaving so they can't draw a bead on me. Best I can, at least. Nobody's going up this. I don't know why no one's using these towers these days. I can't quite figure out what I did, because you know I've been doing this for years, and I've never had an issue with the towers like this. So I'm not sure what's going on. I had to get away from the wall. I keep hitting the wall when I try to go sideways, and that's the only way I can hit him because of the shield. Okay, where are the infantry? One infantry there. Can you? I can't get up this. Oh no! Don't. There we go. I'm just trying to get out of the way of the archers. Okay.
Hear me! Leave no one breathing!
Where's the other infantry?
Hear me!
I don't know why I don't have an infantry squad. I can't figure out what the deal is. All right, we're clear here. There's more coming down. I gotta get this arrow guy here. Get the heck off. Any more coming down in this direction? Oh, there's a crap load of archers down there. I gotta be very careful here. Look at them. No, I can hit with the sword. You guys. All right, general charge. Just everybody. I've got to figure out why ever since I made that change, my doggone infantry is not used. Oh, I need to get some height here. That's a lot of troops coming at me at one time. If I can keep them in onesies and twosies, I might be able to survive this. Oh, got some backup. Finally, they came up. Hey, 5 or 6 guys are better than none. Come on, take him out. There you go. Where'd you come from? Oh man, I hit that wall. What a mistake. Oh, I didn't even see that little guy pushing me. I was wondering why I was moving. I didn't see that guy pushing me. No wonder I missed. His coloration kind of blended in with the walls there. I can outrun that archer unit, and he doesn't have a shield. My athletics must be really high, right? All right, we won. I only lost 4. We only lost 21 overall, and I lost 1 Fian champion and 3 wobblers. Whew. All right. We'll take all the prisoners. All right, there it is. Azrai are no more. On the 16th day of spring, 1141, a realm fell. The Azrai Sultanate is no more. That was terrible. That's all right. We're going to show mercy. Now, we'll probably lose this immediately when I leave because we are at war with the Khuzaits now. Let's go into the garrison, take out my troops, because, you know, I do honestly think we're going to lose this. I'm going to take out all the high-tier troops. Because as soon as I pull away, I think we're going to lose it. Tier 4 and above is going with me. These are Tier 4 troops. All right, and then, of course, all the Battanians. And that's it. So we'll leave 153 here. Let's look at the dungeon. How many people are in the dungeon already? It doesn't matter about this. I'll take you, though. He's the only one that was here. And he wasn't in the... somebody must have had him in their prisoner pool, because remember, the castle had no nobles in it. So he must have been in somebody's prison pool, I guess you'd say. Prisoner pool. All right, well, that's all I can put in there. Let's look at the castle itself. It should be good across the board with no, it's not. I'm surprised. Oh, that's right. The Aserai did capture it from the Khuzaits. All right, let's leave. And let's top you off. You've got 7 archers. I've got 20 only to give. But I'll give them all to you. Is that it? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you can have the rest. Get you up to 230. And you can have the rest. All right, what I've got left is infantry. So we'll give you that. Now I'm topped off. And we're done with the... Let's see, have they started? Yeah, they have. I can't get there in time, but we'll head in that general direction. All right, Samara Castle, it doesn't really matter who it goes to because I'm 99.9% certain it will be gone real soon. I am going to hit this village as we pass by. We do need recruits. Big time recruits. Unfortunately, this is all going to be horse archers. Where else do we want to go? I want to get back. Now that we've got this cleared up, I don't have to worry about them. The Aserai, that is. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going towards Onira. I should declare peace. By the way, while we were gone, I tried to declare, a pop-up from my people said we need to declare war on the Khuzaits. We're paying them too much tribute, and I denied it. I don't remember how much influence it cost me, but it doesn't matter. I've got plenty of influence. And then 2 days after I denied that, the Khuzaits declared war on us anyway. So the game just wasn't going to let that happen. I think I want to give that to... I guess I'll give it to Toss. Let's see. No, that's just me. Again, I don't lead anything except the party I'm a member of. I've got infantry leaders, I've got archery leaders, and I've got cav leaders. So I'm not leading anything except this particular party and an army. So this only is for me personally. You know what? I'm going to give it to... I've only got 4 perks here, but I think I'll give this archery. Yeah, may as well. Again, I don't think Richard is long for the world, although I've probably been saying that for the last couple of videos. All right, Mitch, party leader. If you're the engineer, we want your trebuchets to be very accurate. Samantha should upgrade soon. And we won't walk it off, always walk it off. That's hit points regenerate while you're moving. You don't have to be sitting still on the map anywhere. That means right after a battle, as you're moving, you start regenerating faster. That's what you want. Never can tell when you're going to be jumped. And for Tommy Infantry, we do want javelins you throw can penetrate shields. Absolutely, we want that. And Charlie, the new guy. Okay, we're going to give him Swift Strike. We give everybody Swift Strike. We're going to give you party size doesn't matter, and your persuasion chance doesn't matter because you're never going to be trying to persuade him. So we're going to give you crafting stamina. And for throwing, you're never going to be mounted, so we're going to give you well prepared. And that should be everybody, with the exception of Eddie, who I did go ahead and set up. I may have did that on quote-unquote camera. I'm not sure. Might as well hit this town as we go by. Right now, bodies are all we need. I'll worry about the makeup of them at a later time. Yeah, we definitely lose that. We'll take these 2 upgrades. By the way, who was that they got? It was Liza. Charlie. He was in the thick of it. He got a lot of experience out of that, though. And Lynn. Okay. I guess we'll hit this town as we go past. Yeah, I decided it was worth having to lose Onira to get the Aserai off the map. and I still feel that's the same way. I don't think we're going to lose on Naira, but I'm okay with that. It was a gamble looking at all the available facts. It wasn't a gamble. It was a decision to lose Oneira to get rid of the Azerite, and I'm glad I did it. All right, there. We just lost Oneira. We'll hit Metachia. Imagine some people say Metachia. Let's see. I can tell how big the army was by how much garrison they stuck in here. Let's take a gander at that and see how much garrison they stuck in here. 200. It was a small army. It was a small army. I could take it back, but I do want to... I want to recruit. Got to find some villages. They're not... Smoking Ruins and that will offer me some recruits. Amatetes is being sieged by the Southern Empire. What is this? The Western Empire wants peace. What did they get? They got something from us. All right, right now they own Onika. Is that it? No. Sinopia. Oh, what? Well, I clicked on... I don't know why I clicked on the Southern Empire. You don't own it. Who? Onika is owned by Gavilon and Dionicus. All right, so they own Onika and Tarcutus. I don't know if the let me see who, if the Khuzaits are at war with anyone else. Just us. Southern Empire's only at war with us, and the Western Empire is only at war with us. What about the Sturgeons? What are they doing? Just us. Okay. I think we're about to get Rhesus, which is a Khuzait castle. Man, the Khuzaits have really come back while we were screwing around down here, didn't they? They've pushed all the way over here to Rhesus. And the Sturgeon's about to take Mazdadan. I really cannot remember where Tarcutus is. The name is familiar, but I can't quite place it. Let me check. I must be out of my mind. Didn't I just look at Western Empire and they owned Onika and Tarcutus? What was I looking at? That's a village. How in the world did I get to the village? Where is it at? Why is this? I see it over on the left. Why is it? Oh, it's being sieged. Okay. Or raided. Wow, it's right next. Okay. That's a village name that didn't pop into my head right off the bat. All right. Anyway, where am I at? Where are you guys going? Carenia Castle. That's fine. I need to recruit. We got to recover after that long campaign. We're going to jump. Let's see if they've got... Oh, you guys need to jump him. Jump him, and I'll come in and help you. There you go. All right, we'll take care of these guys. Now, this is interesting. They're actually on the bridge. Where is the game going to put us when we spawn into the battle map? I'm curious about that myself.
I'm taking command!
Where the hell is the bridge? Oh, right there. And where is the infantry? Or the enemy?
Soldiers! Forward! Get moving!
So they put us all on one side. Actually, there's no bridge. Oh, there is. They put us all on one side of the map. That's unfortunate. But you know what? Let's get the horse involved.
No.
This is a small force. We've only got 22 archers. Oh man, I wanted you to go. Bye-bye. I thought I just told everybody to charge. Did I not? Yeah, I realize I'm riding my horse, but I wanted to take out that banner bearer here. It's helping these archers do more damage. I think that was him. Okay. Unfortunately, those horse archers went in the water, which slowed them down greatly, which allows my guys to catch them. As you know, they're much faster than my cav, but going in the water, they screwed the pooch on that one. Okay, where are we at? If I can get back over here, I will become infantry. There we go. These are archers. It's really dark right there. Looking in that clump of troops, hard for me to see. Hang in there, buddy. I'm trying to help you out here. Thought that was the guy swinging for me, but it was one of my own troops. I just knew I was gone because that big two-handed weapon, I think if he'd have hit me, I'd have been gone. Mercenary mason. Trying to dodge these horses coming at me from behind also. Out of the way. Get out of this traffic jam. Move around. Alright, there's their reinforcements. Jump on this horse. See if I can get closer to the combat. I got both of them. Maybe that horseman hit one of them. Both of them went down when I swung, but I think one of my riders come by and hit him. That shield up. It's not going to do any good. Hang in there, buddy. I know you're outnumbered. If I can get a clear path to swing, I will help you out. He walked in front of me. I wasn't aiming for him. Oh, what'd I hit? Oh, someone else got him. I want to get that horse before they get too far.
Charge!
That's it. All right. That was just a charge from the get-go. It wasn't really no strategy there other than just to overwhelm them. I lost 2 horsemen and 2 wildlings.
I yield.
Now let's see how many Khuzaits we can get imprisoned. Obviously, that I only got 2. I don't know how many was in that army. That was good pincer movement, catching them on the bridge like that. All right, Udris. Buddy, you were just nothing more I can give you. So I'll just give you this. Not that it matters. All right, we want you to have unwavering defense. 10 hit points to infantry in your party and 5 hit points to you. You last longer, stand in that shield wall longer. And let the archers do their thing. Is this going to be the very last guy? Esther, we want you nomadic. Yeah, you're not going to be a party leader. I'm going to go with that. Give more damage. And powerful for Charlie. And that's it.
I'm your...
See what you got. These, you can just keep all of them, and I'll give you some more. Since we lost
I'm yours.
Oneira, it looks like they're going after castles. They're not going for Danestica, which surprises me a little bit.
I'm yours.
Or Huss and Folk. I really expected Kuzet to go for Huss and Folk. Well, taking Samara Castle, that wasn't as bad as I'd feared. You're correct. I still got... That's fine. All right, let's go jump into here. See if they stuff the castle. Where are you guys going? I gotta wait and see where you're going. You changed your mind. All right, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not too bad. We'll take 10. Even though they probably stuck higher tier troops and we're getting back recruits. Top you off and give you the other 5. Top you off. Okay. Let's go to the dungeon. Yep, you did. All right, let me ransom all my prisoners. Oh. How much money do you have? You got 50K. And I realize that there's a pop-up over there. I haven't even looked at it. I don't know what it is. I'll look at it after this. All right, let's sell that stuff. Let's lock that in and see what we got out of that small battle. 13. I might be able to live with that. I don't want to buy your grapes, though. I'll buy your clay, your raw silk, your hardwood, and any... Oh, you don't have any silver. All right. 10K. You know what? This is an imperial town. First, let's look at your armor. You probably got crap armor, but we're going to take a gander. Yeah, you got crap armor. All right, do you have any Pugios? Just sort that by name. Nope, you don't even have that. That's fine. We'll just live with it. Let's leave. What are you going to do? You're just patrolling. All right, I'm going to head in this direction. Honor Rhesus can be you, Dio. I'd like to get another Khuzait army. That was just a small roaming army. I'd like to find another large Khuzait army to break them. You know my policy is always to break 3 large enemy armies, and then hopefully the AI can handle the rest. Not always the case, but that's generally, the troops become such low tier after that. Unless you're trying a persistent campaign like we did with the Azurai, then you got to stick with it. And you saw, even with me smashing them left and right, they just never let up. Constantly, more armies. Every 3 minutes, another huge army come rolling around. We'll take all of you guys. And I personally am short 4. So I want to have 4 infantry. And that's all I have available. Okay, let's make sure they went where I wanted them to go. Yes, they did. You know what? I think... Let me look at this again, because I confused myself earlier for some reason. Western Empire owns Onika Castle. You know what? I'm going to go take Onika Castle right now and take them out also. Western Empire. That way we don't have to deal with them. I'll recruit along the way, but whatever we wind up with, because I've got 23 minutes left, and that should be enough time to do that. Ronnie Infantry is now of age. Okay, Ronnie, you come and join me. Even though I just recruited people. Where you at? Right there. Staying at Sargo, you come and join me. And in lieu of you arriving, I'm going to go ahead and give Utrecht all of those plus 1 infantry that I just recruited. You can have that guy. I got to remember Eddie. More horses. The one thing we don't need is more horses. I think you've got 101, you've got 103, you've got 124, and you've got 104. We've got 450 horses just between them 4, not even including the ones, the 75 or so that I have. So we've got 500 horses. I don't think I've ever had that many horses. That's wrong. When I played the Valandians, I was very horse heavy. 50% of my personal force was horses. So I would have had probably 200, 250 horses just in my party. Okay, we still... Oops. We still need about 40 troops with you. Let's go around here, and then we'll come down to Onika this direction. I'm trying to give that new guy time to get here so that he gets involved in this combat and he gets some experience. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get him. He's going to be infantry, so 6. 6 is typically where I start everybody on the infantry side, and then we'll work it from there. Let's make sure he's maxed out on the 3 important skills. Okay, and then we want him to have a little bit of medicine up to at least there, which gives him 5 hit points. And then just a little charm so that he can, if he winds up getting married. And then just a smattering of skills in case he goes into a tournament. We will go ahead and max you out there. And I think that's really... I'll give you some more charm. Give you a little bit of scouting so we can give you some experience points passively. And really, I think that's it. I'm going to have to give you one more of these. Just to be able to give you something. Now, we can go ahead and pop these off. We'll make this 8. 8. 8. And where do I want to put that last one? I'm going to put it in intelligence. Just when I switch you over to medicine in between combat, that you get quicker skill points. All right, well, we're going to go to a Nika right now. If he makes it, he makes it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Although, do I need grapes? I do recall. Yeah, I do need some grapes. I'm going to hit both these towns and get some. Oh, we are going for. Do you need backup? No, you're 1,500. You're good. Maybe if I move through here, it'll cause a bunch of these guys to go into their Samira Castle. Oh, nothing here. Nothing at all. So we're going to. Because these troops are all recruiting the Western Empire. Let me go ahead and attack this castle. I can get grapes afterwards. I was hoping to catch them all in there. All right, so it looks like we're going to get rid of 2 factions during this one during this one session. All right, somebody wants to be married. I'll check it just in one. I don't know if I can do it while we're in this. Let's see who it is though. Eddie Mayer from Zuvant. No, I've got him already slated to be married to someone. So we're going to not take that. I told you we'd lose Samira. That's got to be the Khuzaits. It is. That's fine. As long as they go back in that direction, that's good. That is their ancestral homes, after all. All right, these guys got 0 food. I'm just now noticing. Either way, we're going right in as soon as it's ready. They will already be starving the 137 garrison by the time we get set up. Yeah, they're going down. We're only going to have to fight the militia. I'm looking for a new computer. The one I have is about 2-3 years old. And even though it's a beast, there's better stuff out there now. And I'm going through trying to figure out. All my life, since 1988, I've had Intel equipment. And NVIDIA. That's all I've ever had since it became available. And I'm currently looking at AMD instead of Intel. Because as you may or may not know, AMD currently has the crown. And I'm not used to that. I've always had Intel equipment. So I'm just trying to debate whether or not I want to go with AMD. Because AMD looks like currently is better for gaming, but I'm not sure just general overall computer processing power. I'm not sure if Intel is still going to be better or not. All right. Let's get the trebuchets out. Also, it's not that I'm necessarily loyal to Intel. It's just that I've always had Intel. I don't know anything else but Intel. And there's a little apprehension there about going to AMD. I know you have camps on both sides. Some people will only use AMD. Some people only use Intel. Oh, all right. Take that guy out before we... Come on. Take him. One more. There it is. No upgrades. I can recruit a little bit. Oh, that's a lot. Didn't expect that. We'll give you to Utrecht. There we go. Got him up to 2. Now, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to go with a bow since I gave myself some more skill points in bow. Might as well take advantage of that. Lead an assault. All right, now let me look at this closely again, because I'd really like to figure out what the situation is here. I'm just going to leave everything like it is. I'm not going to do anything. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry groups. I'm just going to put you guys in here and let everything play out without trying to do anything, which is what I normally do. And let's see how that plays. Now, this is good. I like to go up here, but I got my bow. I'm going to ride in. All Right, you're following that tower. You're following the... Okay, that looks like we got all three formations working properly now. Let me go right here. Ideally, you know what, though? Hold on. There is a... I recall this map. I want to go over here. Right here. Because I can stand down here and shoot these guys. Oh, if he'll be still. Of course, the enemy always has to do what you want them to do, right? You know, this might have been a bad idea because there's not that many of them up here. I forgot it's just the militia that are left. Let me move out of there. Because my guys are really taking care of them nicely. The 1 and 2 that wind up here. There's usually someone on top of that tower right there, and that's who I really wanted to take out, and then I changed my mind because it's better to shoot them if you're way back there where I was talking about in the first place. Look at them. They're just taking them out so quickly. I need some bow skill, guys. Give me a moment. Is there an arrow here? No. Alright, what do we got here? They're in... I don't see any. But they're throwing at this... right there. Nope. Yeah, it's bad when you can't see in there. There we go. Oh, gosh. They're just so quick with the kills. They're throwing up there now, but I honestly don't see anybody in there. Oh, there's one right there. I got any arrows down here? Nope. I just shot in the dark. I didn't know if I saw an arrow come out of there, but I had no idea where the guy was standing, so I just shot in that slit. Luckily, it worked out. There's another one. Maybe not. Maybe what I'm looking... No. That guy just walked on top of that barricade. You see that? Alright, we on the right wall. Let me go up there. Hey! Yeah, they're using both ladders. Whatever the issue was, it's resolved itself. I think it's... No, don't you come down. Idris, go up. Idris? I don't want to kill him because he's a party leader. He needs the experience. I need him to come back up here. By the way, it's quite some time in the future, but after I've completed this game, I am going to upgrade to the current version. I'm not going to buy war cells yet, but I will upgrade to the current version of the game, which is 1.3 something. And then we'll see how things work out from there. I may do that. I may do that sooner rather than later. Who knows? All right, so we got a keep battle. The music tells me it's going to be a keep battle. We didn't lose anyone. Wow. We only had one unconscious. Let's do the upgrades first. I got that level I was talking about. Okay, I don't want zoom with bow, so I'm going to take the minus 10% damage taken from projectiles. Now, that includes axes, javelins, and arrows. So that'll come in handy. 10% is not a lot, but when taking into consideration with everything else, it all helps. Jeez, was it just... Who got that last upgrade? Did I go past it already? Obviously I did. Who the heck is it? Charlie. All right, you're in 30 personal shield hit points is all we're concerned with. All right, let's attack. And let's go with infantry leaders, party leaders, and the new guys. And Rick. I want Rick in there. Manny, Reggie, Ashley, Rogan, Cav Captain, Esther, the Cav Captain. That leaves me 4 more. All right, who's new? New-ish. I guess Sherry and Zany. And Marcus and Tommy. There we go. I'm going to be looking for ranged troops. I don't see any. I think we're good on that front, yeah. That voice. Same voice as Corinne. Come on, don't let these 2 guys slow you up. Get in there. These are militia. Come on. I'll clear the way. Just come on through. No, go away. I'm going to let you live if you go. Well, I'm not going to let you live, but I wasn't going to kill you. That's why I was standing back here. Is that a bowman? No. No bowman, so they're good. Just go do your thing. They need that experience. Come on, Rick. Get out there, buddy. There you go. He killed his character. Of course, he's got that big 2-hander. Sherry killed hers. All right. Very good. Everybody got some upgrade. Everybody, except for Ashley. Very good. But Ashley's been around for a while. Remember, she rode around with me for a long time in my actual party. All right, so that means Western Empire's gone. 3, 4, 5, 6. They had 6. We've already seen that. We don't need to see it again. All right, they had 6 clans left is all they had. We're going to show mercy. Idris hates me again. Nothing new there. He always hates me. Let me go to the garrison. Of course, I'm going to take back my archers, my Battanian troops. And I don't think this guy's going to last long, so we'll take everybody except tier 4. We'll do the same thing again. Or everybody up to tier 4, not except tier 4. And, of course, my Battanians. And that'll do it. Let's look at the castle itself. 3s across the board. And how much room in the dungeon? Put all of you in there. Well, as many as I can. But you know what? Hang on. Let me put all of you in there. Sort you by low tier first, and let me take the high tier first and take the high tiers back. And then I'll put you back just low tiers. That way, when I sell these, I'll get the maximum amount of money. Because I don't get any money by placing them in here. They just stay there until I take them back out again. Let's leave. Because I need to give these archers out. We'll give you all the archers first. I've only got 32 extra. All the ranged troops, that is. Now 14. Now 7. Is that right? Yeah. Yep. Just horse archers here. All right, so 5, 6, 7, and then the rest. And the rest. Then we'll give you... Move Ronnie up here. Right below... Robin. Okay, so I've got to give some infantry troops. There we go. Now we're going to head in this direction. Ronnie, you still not made it here? You made it. Okay, let's take a look at you. Are you the guy I just moved up? Maybe, yeah. All right, we'll get rid of the horse because you're infantry. Let's see what kind of armor that I got out of that. I'll give you that and that. Oh, that. That's probably going to be it as far as decent armor, yeah. But we'll give you some stuff for your civilian attire. That'll do it. I don't want you to have a lance, but I don't have any. Those are mine. Those belong to me. I can't give you that. For now, we'll give you that and that. And I don't think I have 450. I don't like those small round shoes. Obviously, Kuz 8 shields. Don't like them. Yeah. All right, let's look at... Let's start with Udris. Anything? Yes, I got this in my loot after the last battle, and I gave it to him. That's 550. Is there anything better than 550? I don't think there is in you guys. All right, so we're going to take that from Udris. We're going to give it to Ronnie, even though it's a Cav shield. And then we'll go back and give this to Udris. 450. There you go. Might as well see if there's anything in here to recruit. At very least, we can get some more grapes, maybe. 77 more grapes. All right, these guys got that covered. There's over 2,000 troops here. Onika can go... Oh! We got it. Zeracles, you can have it. All right, I've got 2 minutes. So I'm going to jump into Onika. Onika. I'm going to jump into Zionica. They'll probably stuff it. Maybe not with 3,000 troops. They did not. Very good. I'll take this, but we need to do... I need to sell. I own the town right now, so I'm actually going to look in the garrison. That was just serendipitous, wasn't it? We'll take that Battanian champion. Those veterans. The axemen. The Oathsworn, the Wildling, veteran skirmishers, the heroes, you guys, and the woodrunners, and the 3 volunteers. And everybody else can stay in there. Now, let me look at this town. Now, Granary. Yeah, they definitely need a Granary. But right now, it's got to be Festival and Games. We got to get that up. Yeah, there's 45 seconds left. No, let me see how much money they have. They got 65. See if we can sell a little bit here. Let me lock that in. Yeah, that's good. And they can take all of that. All right. So in the next one, we're going to see... Well, I'm going to pass out these. You're good. You can have some troops. Give you some archers. I've got 1 extra archer now. And then we'll give you the rest. And give you the rest. All right. I'm just going to recover... I'm gonna hold in this establishment for a little bit in this town because I want to make sure that it gets building properly, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pass out some infantry troops here. There. And I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.